Ladies and gentlemen, your New York Knicks advance to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2000. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. Not only did they advance, they send a message. They blow out the Boston Celtics, annihilate them, and here we are, living in the moment. This feels absolutely incredible. Chris, oh my goodness, your New York Knicks are going to the Eastern Conference Finals. They're going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Can you say that? Say that again. Say that again.
We are fucking going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Let's go, baby. What a game. What a game. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, man. I know we were up 20 plus, 30 plus the majority of this game. I can't believe it, man. Eastern Conference Finals, your New York Knicks. Let's go.
We're here, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button, subscribe, all the good stuff. We're partying tonight. I don't care. We're enjoying this one because it has been so long since us Knicks fans have endured a moment like this. I just want you guys to soak it in, like embrace it. Like this is the moment, like Eastern Conference Finals. Job is not finished, but 8 more wins. 8 more wins, ladies and gentlemen. 8 more wins. We are here. We are in this moment right now. And to be honest with you, this one felt, I mean, the way this Knicks team came out tonight, Chris, the way Karl-Anthony Towns came out tonight, Chris, after hearing all that noise, this needs to be a Karl-Anthony Towns game. I said it during the pregame. Karl-Anthony Towns opened up this game, Chris, like a man on a mission. That is how you motherfucker play in New York. Big Cat.
I love it.
That's how you play, man.
I love it.
That's how you play. Let's go.
He set the tone. He set the tone, and the Knicks were looking for him early, and I love that. Because how many games do we get where, you know, Cat's just a bystander? And we kept saying it this whole series. Everybody was saying, Cat needs to go and attack, and that's what he did, man. And he was on one tonight, man. And credit to the Knicks for getting him involved early. And look, it wasn't just Cat. It was Brunson. It was Mikal. It was OG. It was Mitch. Deuce McBride, huge in this game as well. I mean, the whole entire team stepped up when it mattered the most. Because we didn't want to see a game 7, man. But the Knicks made sure that they took care of business at home. Man, do I feel good.
Game 6 MSG, we laid it out for you. This was one of the best games of the season, Chris. Not only offensively, defensively. Mitchell Robinson had one of the craziest defensive possessions in that first half. Deuce McBride, hello. Largest playoff win ever for the New York Knicks, Chris. Largest playoff win ever for the New York Knicks. They sent a statement. I know Boston, but good night. GG's, Boston. GG's. Good night. No more champs. 4-2 against the Boston Celtics, Chris. We are here. This game opened up tremendously. Karl-Anthony Towns set the tone. OG Anunoby defensively, I thought, was incredible tonight. Mikal Bridges hitting his shots. Deuce McBride and Mitchell Robinson off the bench, Chris. When they came into the game, when they came into the game, when Mitchell Robinson is moving like rookie Mitch out there, he's moving, blocking shots, chasing people down, not falling for the pump fake, as we know Mitchell Robinson to do. Jalen Brunson, I felt like was a passenger in tonight's game, and he finished with 23 and 6 in the most crucial game of the season. Chris, your New York Knicks played one of their best games all year in the most crucial games of the season. A closeout game in Madison Square Garden. Eastern Conference Finals.
Eastern Conference Finals. And you heard it. You heard it before this game that the pressure is on the Knicks. The pressure is on the Knicks. How are they going to react? What are they going to do? How are they going to come out in this game? And boy, I mean, look, let's just call it what it is. It was an ass kicking. It was the game we've been all waiting for, right? All series long, we're like, yeah, the Knicks are in control of the series. They're up. But did we really play a complete game? Did we really have a great offensive game, a great defensive game? It was always maybe a half here, maybe a quarter there. But tonight, you saw it all, man. Top-notch defense, top-notch offense, just everybody playing their part. Josh Hart with a triple-double in this game.
First time since Walt Frazier.
Again, all heart. Everybody literally contributed to this win. I mean, the biggest win in 25 years, right? I mean, I'm ecstatic. I'm like, I'm through the moon. I'm through the roof.
We're here.
Right now. Like,
I can't believe it. Like we're here, ladies and gentlemen. It's real. 25 years. So much has happened from that. I mean, we've been through the gutter. Like, we've been through terrible drafts. We've had terrible signings. We've had terrible coaches. We've had terrible lottery picks. I don't want to go down the list. But ever since our captain, Jalen Brunson, joined the ship, it has just been uphill from there. 3 years ago, we make it to the second round, we lose. Last year, second round, we lose because of injuries. This year, the ups and downs, the roller coaster of a season, right? Everyone's writing the Knicks off. Knicks fans are writing the Knicks off. Knicks fans are like, this team isn't going anywhere. We're going to get smacked by the Boston Celtics in the second round. We're not going anywhere. And here we are on May 16th. Your New York Knicks are going to the Eastern Conference Finals to face the Indiana Pacers. This moment right here, I said it on Twitter at Knicks Nation. Enjoy this. Epic, iconic. You'll never forget this moment, because these moments don't come very often as Knicks fans. They don't. Yeah. They don't come very often as Knicks fans. Yuri, appreciate the super chat. Shock the bloody world. 0-10 is done for. 4-2, biatch.
I mean, what does that tell you, right? The regular season is one thing. Playoffs is a whole nother thing. You just get there and see what happens, right? Just get there and see what happens. And now y'all seeing what is happening, man. The New York Knicks on their way to the Eastern Conference Finals. Again, Eastern Conference Finals.
I can't believe it. I can't.
What a time.
We're here.
What a time.
What a time to be a Knicks fan, honestly. And look, job's not finished. But now you have a weekend off, 2 days off. The first game won on the Eastern Conference Finals is on Wednesday. You have time to prepare. We have home court in the Eastern Conference Finals. Home court against the Pacers. Not that that matters, but I'm just saying. That's important, man. That's important. But tonight is a night of celebrate. I wish I had some champagne, Chris. I would have popped some champagne on here. I don't even know if that's legal on YouTube. I would have literally popped some champagne in my room and had a glass with you guys, man. This is how it feels. Like this May 16th, 2025, your New York Knicks are going to the Eastern Conference Finals, man.
Wow.
That's it. I mean, and I want to circle back to the game, Chris. Obviously, 119-81, ass kicking, man. Appreciate you guys in the chat. I see all of you guys. We'll get to all of your comments. Subscribe. Get them likes up. Get them likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. 8 more wins from Jesse in the chat. 7th Ave is shut down right now. I'm sure it is. They need the National Guard, Chris. NYPD cannot contain 7th Ave, man.
I know it's crazy out there right now, man. I still remember when we were down there last year, man. I know right now, for a trip to the Eastern Conference Finals, it is crazy out there. It is crazy.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Ass kicking, man. 119-81. And look, kind of story tell the game a little bit, guys. Chris, I woke up today anxious as hell. Anxiety through the roof.
Same.
I'm nervous.
Same.
I'm literally shitting. I'm shitting bricks. I'm like nervous. Like and then 8 o'clock hits and I'm like, okay. I take a deep breath and I'm like, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. We got this. We got this, man. We got this. And then Karl-Anthony Towns, Chris, look, bad game 5, right? Terrible. Played soft, foul trouble. You know he heard the noise, and he backed it up, man. He did. After game 5, it seems like, what's going on with this team? Like, when we lose, we lose. And then tonight, I wanted to see Karl-Anthony Towns come out like that, and he attempted 3 threes in that first quarter. Hit one of them. One of them, he got called for an offensive foul on Jrue Holiday with the kick out. But his aggressiveness, his just will, his determination, he put the city on his back. And his start to this game really propelled this Knicks team into a massive lead. And they just didn't look back. Then the bench came in. Deuce McBride came in, played absolutely incredible. The bench came in, didn't look back. Mitch in that first half, Chris, was incredible. Absolutely incredible defensively. Deuce's best game of the playoffs. Jalen Brunson is just a passenger along for the ride, but he's hitting rainbow threes. And I'm like, oh, we here. Mikal Bridges hitting his threes. There was a Mikal Bridges corner 3 right behind the Knicks bench, right next to the Knicks bench that made the Celtics call timeout. After that, I'm like, oh, this Knicks team looks engaged. Yeah. They look ready, Chris. I just love the way they opened up this game, man.
No, it was amazing. It was amazing. I mean, look, the defense was just ridiculous to start. Yeah. Deflections, steals. I mean, the Knicks didn't capitalize early, but they got so many good shot attempts, you had to feel good about it. And Karl-Anthony Towns, again, he set the tone. He set the tone. He was like, look, I'm not going to stand corner this game. I'm not just going to be standing corner, not being a threat, not being a part of the action. The Knicks, Jalen Brunson, they made it a point to get Cat the ball early, to get him involved. Let's be honest. There was nobody out there that could defend Karl-Anthony Towns. He just had to demand the ball and be aggressive, and that's exactly what he did tonight. And I felt like that not only did it set the tone, but it changed the way the Celtics had to defend the New York Knicks.
Yep.
You saw it. You saw it so many times. We basically beat Boston at their own game. We started driving in and dishing the ball out. We were the ones hitting the threes. We were the ones taking the three-point shots and knocking them down. And look, and once Jaylen Brown fouled out, that's all she wrote. That was all she wrote.
You know he got that foul on purpose. He's like, all right, let me book my trip to Cancun, man.
Look, I don't want to talk crap, but he didn't look that upset to be leaving that game.
Nah, look, their season was over once Tatum went down. Loud and clear with the 20 super chat. Let's go. Let's go. Everyone doubted us. And look,
appreciate it.
Where we are now. Enough said. Let's go, Knicks. We finally get to have our vengeance. Miles Turner, Timmy Turner, Brunson Burner, Knicks in effing 5. Shout out to Knicks Nation and the chat. Shout out to you, loud and clear. Shout out to you for becoming a member. Shout out to the members in here. Shout out to all you guys. Your New York Knicks are headed to the Eastern Conference Finals. And yes, Chris, we beat them at their own game, and Jaylen Brown was their only offense. Like everyone else, role players didn't step up for them. Derek White, thank you. That we didn't live through a Derek White 4 for 4, 3 for 3 quarter. We did it. Oh my God.
I'm just happy the Knicks. I felt like the Knicks listened to what I said. They stayed true on the shooters in this game. They got up on the shooters, and they were letting Jaylen Brown try to beat them. Let Jaylen Brown do it. And look, I'm not saying I'm a head coach or anything like that, but it worked, man. It worked. You cut the water off for the Celtics. They were taking terrible threes, contested threes. And we reaped the rewards, man. I mean, what a win for the New York Knicks. I can't believe it. Eastern Conference Finals, obviously.
God, we're here.
A clash with the Pacers coming up next. But, man, Knicks Nation, enjoy this. Enjoy this. What a ride. Nobody expected us to be here. Not a single. And I love how all the analysts now, they were like, oh, Knicks are going to take it now. Knicks got this now. Yeah.
Nah, I want to be the underdog. I want to be the underdog. I don't want people picking us. I don't want people picking us.
Nobody expected us to be in this position.
Appreciate every single one of you guys in the chat. Oh, my goodness. Eddie, what's going on? Historic win. Anthony, let's go Knicks. Kolick 1-1 from 3. Let's go, Tyler Kolick. BX says this is a franchise changer. Knicks fans, remember this moment, man. I'm telling you, enjoy this night. Enjoy this weekend, man. This is incredible, man. We are here. We must compete. We must repeat the same performance against the Pacers.
Yes.
Brunson wasn't going back to Boston, Chris. After Game 5, this man was so disrespectful, Chris. He was waving bye-bye to them.
And he
was waving bye-bye.
That gave me chills. Something about that made me feel good.
It made you feel confident, right?
I was like, all right, we're going to come back with something. You're still, like you said, I mean, throughout this day, I was a wreck. All I could think about was the game.
Wreck.
I didn't know how we were going to respond. You know the team was going to fight, obviously. But you just didn't know, especially how the season went, like we mentioned before, roller coaster ride, right? But, man, JB, he facilitated, man. He ran that offense so well, got everybody involved. And it came to a point where I was like, I need a little bit more of JB here. But you know what? He picked and chose the right spots to attack. And it was a masterclass, man. He was hitting his shots. He was efficient. And like I said, man, yeah. When I saw that right there, I felt good. I'm not taking nothing away from the Celtics. Look, that team is dangerous, even without Tatum. But look, and much respect to the Boston Celtics because, man, that's a hell of a team. But when I saw that right there, I was like,
it's over.
All right.
It's a wrap.
I feel better right now. I feel better.
Look at his smirk.
Cautiously optimistic. And, man, did we get a masterclass of a game from the New York Knicks.
Oh, man, ladies and gentlemen, man, appreciate you guys in the chat. Knicks in 6. Track, let's go, man. Say Quizzy says 8 more wins, baby. Let's go, Knicks. Link is pinned up in the Discord, in the chat for the Discord, man. Hop in there, get your calls ready. We'll take them later. Oh, my God. We got to get a ring for Clyde. El Figgy says, how many babies are going to be conceived tonight? All the February 2026 babies born in NYC should get a Knicks jersey in the nursery. Let's go.
It's gonna be lots of Jalen Brunsons out there.
The second quarter that the New York Knicks had, Chris, today, and I think from an offensive standpoint and a defensive standpoint, was one of their best quarters of the season, the entire season. The second quarter, 38 points scored, 17 points allowed. And that was led by Deuce. That was led by Mitch in that second quarter. And that is honestly, you go into halftime and you're like, yo, what's happening right now? Because every game is close, Chris. We're not used to this.
Yeah.
Like, we're normally on the losing side of these blowouts. So you're kind of like feeling weird about things. Like, wait, the Knicks are up 30.
I was not comfortable at all.
I'm like, the Knicks are up almost, 40 points? What was their biggest lead of the game? 40? 41 points? I'm like, is this real?
No, I think it was,
41 points. And they kept the lead the entire game. Boston had a 1-point lead early in the first quarter, and that was all she wrote. I mean, you look at this box score, it's a thing of beauty. Like, honestly, Mikal Bridges, 22-3-1. OG, 23-2-2-2. First of all, the defense OG and Obi was playing tonight was phenomenal. Cat, again, 8-20, 21 points, 12 rebounds. Karl-Anthony Towns, I mean, you earned your stripes, man. Karl-Anthony Towns is looking at Julius Randle in Minnesota right now. He's like, wait, hold up. I got to ball out, man. I got to shut everyone up. Jalen Brunson with the most efficient game from him. I mean, 23 points on 8 of 14 shooting, 3 of 8 from 3, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. I mean, just poetic stuff from Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart, triple-double, the quietest triple-double you probably would ever see. Because I saw the tweet, and I'm like, wait, Hart has a triple-double right now? First time in playoff history since Walt Frazier, if I'm not mistaken. And then I cannot preface Miles McBride off the bench, Chris. That block on Derek White.
Oh, man. That block, that was beautiful.
Wait, I think
that
I have
was
it.
beautiful.
I think I have it. Talk about it, man. Talk about it.
Miles McBride looking like prime LeBron on a chase down block.
Oh, my gosh.
That block, I felt like that block was, I mean, look, we had the momentum, obviously, but that just blew the roof off of MSG. That block was insane. Miles McBride, man, huge game for the Knicks in a closeout.
Yo, this block right here. And when it first happened, I thought it was a goaltend. I thought, all right,
I did too.
When it first happened. Yo, this is LeBron.
He's floating,
LeBron.
man.
This is LeBron. This is the LeBron chase down block in Golden State.
I gotta give credit to JB for getting back on defense and contesting that shot as well, man. Look, JB has been underrated defensively this series.
Yeah, he has.
He stepped it up, man. I know it doesn't look pretty. He's obviously undersized, gets bodied, but you cannot knock his effort on the defensive end in this series.
Jet Fuel says, game just ended. How is Brunson already streaming? We got the Timu Brunson in the building, ladies and gentlemen. The Timu Brunson. No disrespect, Chris. No disrespect, man. Chris can hoop, man. Don't put it past him. He can hoop. Chris got a little shot, but yeah, this block, the momentum, and then after Josh Hart got an and one down the court. And first and foremost, I thought the referees I thought this was like one of the best officiated games the entire series. I thought the referees just let the guys play, let the guys be physical. I thought this game was incredibly officiated. And when they do bad, they do bad. When they do good, I'm gonna say they do good. Obviously, we won by damn near. I mean, we blew them out. So, but yeah. And then there was another play with Deuce McBride where Derek White got into his airspace shooting a 3, and I'm just like, bro, Deuce is out here playing right now.
Yeah,
like really
that
playing
was a
right
tough
now.
3. I mean,
here it is.
That was as contested as you can get.
Look at this. The beauty about Deuce is that he is so gifted, right? Football player in college. He is so gifted. Derek White, look, thinks he fouls him right there. Deuce goes, This is a tough shot, ladies and gentlemen. He hits this, then he hits the three at the end of the half, and you're like,
that was huge too.
yeah, you're like, okay, this is possible. Like this,
that was right after a Jaylen Brown 3, where I was like, not really how you want to end that half, but Deuce came right back and answered it, man. We needed this from Deuce. I'm sure Deuce needed this too, man. He's been a little bit off, especially this series. So to see him out there, to see him impact not only with his 3-point shooting, but he ran the offense pretty well out there too, man, when he had to. And defensively, he was just, well, you just showed that chase down block looking like LeBron.
Incredible.
Hell of a game from Deuce McBride, man. Hell of a game.
I got to get my Deuce drop. Like, Deuce, this was a 3 to end the half. 61-37. Brunson kind of bobbles it a little bit. Deuce open in the corner, and you're confident, man. He just had that swagger to him all game long, where when he was putting it up, I'm like, oh, he's making that. And then at the half, it's 64-37, and you're dreaming.
I mean,
you're dreaming
at that point with that score? Were you comfortable?
I'm not gonna lie to you. When Deuce hit this shot, I said it's over. Like, Boston, they checked out. Like, it's done. Then Boston in the second half, they try to come out full court press. They try to like press the Knicks a little bit. But credit to the Knicks, they responded right away, and they hit like Brunson, Mikal. I mean, they responded. And then after that, the Brown foul out, and it was like, oh, they checked out, man. They had their moment. Yeah. They had their little Jason Tatum get-back game in Boston. They didn't want to go out like that for their fans. And here we are. But after, when Deuce McBride made this shot to end the half, I was like, it's a wrap, man. But look, anything is possible. But Deuce, oh my God. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Even after that shot, and obviously being up as much as we were, I was like, look, Knicks did it in game 1. Knicks did it in game 2. Mm-hmm. I can't put it past the Celtics team. They can go on a run and pull it off. Who knows? But like you said, the Knicks answered every single run the Celtics tried to make. And look, that was the most locked in I've seen this New York Knicks team. And when they're locked in like that,
they're unbeatable.
They're scary. They're scary. Like, you're talking about Mikal playing amazing defense. OG Anunoby playing amazing defense. The vision, what we thought it was going to be from the beginning of the season, we're seeing it now. We're seeing it now when it matters the most, and these guys are doing it on both sides of the floor, man. It's amazing. This team just played a hell of a game, and I'm sorry. If we get this team from this point forward, who's stopping us? Who is stopping us? We just defeated the defending NBA champions. I know Jason Tatum got hurt.
But we were 3-1 with Tatum in the lineup.
Exactly. And you know that's going to be part of the narrative. But look, we were 3-1 with Jason Tatum.
Injuries happen. Injuries happen.
And what did we hear after Jason Tatum went down? Oh, Celtics are 8-2. Celtics are 11-2.
Yep.
Without Tatum. So I don't want to hear it. We took out the defending NBA champions who were favored to win it all. So why not us now? Why not us now?
Why not us, baby? Nelly Nell, what's going on? Dino says, cannot lose to these indie bums. Nice says, Deuce be looking like he's floating in the air while he's taking those threes. He does, man.
Yeah.
DX says that beanie's fire. She likes your beanie, Chris.
It's that JB.
That JB. BX says feels kind of like 1999, but not quite yet. Guys, we're going to these conferences. Oh my God. We're here, man.
Yeah.
Yo, honestly, man. Like, we deserve this shit, bro. Honestly, Chris, we've been through the gutter. Like literally, we've been through the gutter. And then Leon Rose came through and cleaned some stuff up. JB came. He made the big major trades in the summer. And tonight was the upside you saw from everybody in the starting lineup. They respond off of bad losses. So that's a thing now. When the Knicks have a bad loss, they respond. And they've been doing that the entire season and playoffs. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're just playing around but it's been so long since the New York Knicks have reached the Eastern Conference Finals, and here we are. This was Karl-Anthony Towns, man, setting the tone. This was the second quarter, taking Al Horford off the dribble, got him on his feet. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Timeout, Boston.
Love it.
Timeout. This is what he can do. Because you know why Al Horford got off his feet? Because Karl-Anthony Towns shot 3 threes in that first quarter. So Al Horford's like, he might pull another one. Boop, right there. All he needs is that little space. Going to right to left, Chris. Come on, man.
That's Cat, man.
Yo, Cat showed up,
is at his best, man. Cat at his best right there. Like, if Cat's doing that and he's hitting threes, and it doesn't even have to be a barrage of threes. He hits one, he hits two. Yeah, he can go on a heater. This was. Do you think this was? Yeah, this has to be Cat's signature game for the Knicks so far.
I would say, it's up there. The thing about Cat is he's piling up some of these in these playoffs. I mean, the game he had in Detroit where he hit that step back 3, and you're like, you're falling off your chair. That was a good game.
That was basically over the backboard too.
Yeah, and then he had a shot prior to that behind the backboard. After he comes back, hits a 3, wins the Knicks the game. And game 4 in this series, he played well. And tonight, he was just aggressive. Isaiah is in the building. I'm here now, ladies and gents. Let's go Knicks. I believe, and I'll continue to believe. Job is not finished yet. Let's go Knicks. Let's go, everybody. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Smash the like button. Get them likes up, man. We are here. Your New York Knicks are going to the Eastern Conference Finals after beating the defending champs. And not only did they beat them, Chris, they annihilated them tonight by a final score of 119-81. Their most complete game of the playoffs, one of their most complete games in a while. In a closeout game, no jitters, celebs front row, Bad Bunny there 3 games in a row again. Chalamet's there again. I mean, you got the celebs allure. Didn't phase this Knicks team. They didn't care. Jitters out the window. They came out aggressive and did not want to go back to Boston. And here we are. Celebrate this weekend because now you got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Indiana comes to New York, and then we ride. But, whew, I can't believe it, man.
Hey, I can't believe it. I mean, what a series. What a series for the Knicks.
Yeah.
Again, respect to the Boston Celtics. They were fighting till the end.
I had Boston fans in my TikTok live saying, the only reason why you guys won is because Tatum went down. Whatever.
Come on.
But games 1 and 2 won this series for the New York Knicks. So that's why when everyone said, I mean, I was listening to the Hoop Collective. He predicted that Boston would come back 4 straight wins. I mean, that was before the Tatum injury. But everyone said after games 1 and 2, Chris, they didn't respect us still. They weren't picking us. But those 2 comeback wins in this series were pivotal. I mean, you come back from 20 down, you win. You come back from 20 down again, you win. 2-0, you're still home court. Game 3, they have their little 3-point love affair. Game 4 was a swing game. And what did this Knicks team do? They got down by 14. Tatum's going bananas, right? And they're up, 8-9 with like less than 3 minutes left. That's when, unfortunately, he has the Achilles injury. They were well on their way to winning that game, going up 3-1 with Tatum. I want to get that clear, with Tatum. And then you have the injury. Then you have the emotional comeback from the Celtics in game 5. Then you have tonight. So, games 1 and 2, Chris, I thought this Knicks team won it. And look. Yo,
it's insane. It's insane. And look, and the narrative was what? That the Knicks didn't win game 1 and 2. The Celtics blew
lost. Okay, I don't care.
The Celtics blew it. But look, I'll keep saying this. You're down 20 points to defending NBA champions.
Yep.
They cannot give you that game. They took the shots they took, fine. But the Knicks had to come back and actually make those buckets. If they don't make buckets, we don't come back, right? It's as simple as that. So I hate that narrative that was out there. But look, that's neither here or there now because the Knicks are on their way to the Eastern Conference Finals. And the Boston Celtics are not. Simple as that. So they can keep complaining all they want. We move on. We move on.
Ortiz says, I wore the Randall jersey you gave me all day long for luck, and we destroyed them. I'm going to wear this jersey every game from here on out. Let's effing go. Shout out to you winning that Randall jersey before the season, by the way. That was a long time. Hey, it's luck. It's good luck. There's a possibility. Look, there's an avenue for Knicks Timberwolves in the finals, Chris. Like, that's real. And
imagine that.
Could you imagine? I mean, finally, first of all, we get the Dante commercial today again.
Yep.
And we're up I think 30, and I'm like, finally they play the commercial when we're up.
What was your thought? I was like, man, I wish Dante was still here, but like celebrating this with us.
Yeah. And look, they asked Dante in Minnesota about it. He said that he still talks to the guys like every day. So I'm sure Chris, we're guys. Like you know they're talking about it. Like in the group chat. Like 4 more wins and we get to play each other. Of course. They're talking about it. They're not gonna say it in the media, but it's a possibility. But we got the paces are good, man. I mean, obviously we have time to break that down and whatnot this weekend. But right now, I mean, we just have to enjoy this one. We just have to enjoy this one.
Yeah.
I need Chris's hat from Kasaya in the chat, Chris.
Let's
She's
go.
Watching.
I'm a hook her up. I'm a hook her up. You gonna get it.
BX says Brian Windhorst is gonna eat a pound of ice cream and cry tonight. Oh my gosh.
Man, he did everything. I mean, I was listening to a lot. Obviously, Brian Windhorst was out there a lot. But he basically did everything in his power not to say that the Knicks are going to win this series.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, I didn't like it, but whatever. He's a Celtics fan, right? I believe he's a Celtics fan.
I don't know. No, I think he's a Cavs fan, but
that's what I thought. But man, he fooled me. I'll tell you that much.
Oh man, wow.
And I mean, look, I want to give credit to Tom Thibodeau, man, for having this Knicks team focused and ready to go tonight, being mentally tough, hearing all that jazz about how we might blow it. What are we going to do? Are we going to even come out with fire? Look, if you guys don't appreciate Tom Thibodeau, look, I know sometimes he makes some questionable decisions.
Mm-hmm.
He drives us through a wall, but look, this guy has us in the Eastern Conference Finals right now. The entire coaching staff, the entire Knicks organization, Leon Rose for putting this team together. Even when we question some of his moves. Look, we're here.
Tell me you weren't yelling at your TV with 6 minutes left in the game, saying, what in the world is OG Anunoby doing in this game?
Yes.
Carlton, they came back in again. I'm yelling at my TV. I'm like, I can't believe it.
And then I heard Brunson was about to come back out. I was like, wait, why?
I'm like, but it is. We're good. No injuries. We're okay. But I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
I keep going back to Tibbs being, on the court when T-Mac went nuts and dropped,
He was thinking that.
That's exactly what Tibbs be thinking. It has to be. It has to be. But, I mean, look, we were damn near up 35 at the point. Like, get the young guys in there.
Yeah.
And he did it. I like the way he did it. He subbed out everybody basically one by one, let them get their, their bow at MSG, which I thought was dope. Because, look, those guys battled tonight and they deserved. I mean, I would have
They
loved.
deserved ovations. They did.
I would have loved to been in that arena, man. I
Yeah.
know MSG. I know that place was crazy. Still crazy right now. Let's be real. They're gonna be out there all day, morning long.
National Guard, you need them. This was the possession I was talking about, Chris. Probably, I'm not even lying to you. We'll get to your Discord call soon. I'll see you guys in the Discord. I'm not even lying to you, Chris. This was the best defensive play of the season. Like, it's 20-31, right? You're up 11. You're in transition. I want you guys to just watch Mitchell Robinson on this play. 1, 2, 3. Recover. 4. Stay down.
Yes.
Stay down. Give me that.
Tip.
Yo.
Yep. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Are you kidding me right now?
They said Mitch wouldn't be a dip.
Call him out by name. Tim Bontemps. Listen to the Hoop Collective all year long. Fan of the pod, by the way. Said, if you think Mitchell Robinson is going to have an impact for the Knicks in the playoffs, you're mistaken. He said this in like January, December. Like, he was saying that when we were waiting for Mitch. And now here Mitch is with one of the best defensive sequences that you will see. I mean, look at him. The recovery on here, guarding White, the Josh Hart recovery on here was phenomenal, by the way. Then the switching, the communication, I mean, the recovery. Jaylen Brown should have pulled that, but then Mitchell Robinson's presence right there made him hesitate, and then staying down and then getting the steal. That after that sequence, Chris, that was it. That was when the Knicks, it was uphill from there. After that,
I love how you see the crowd clapping when Mitch runs up and traps Brown in that corner, man. I mean, we love that. We love the tough, hard-nosed defense. I mean, look, Mitch was moving out there, and like you mentioned too, he defended Peyton Pritchard, who's pretty shifty on the perimeter, down into the paint, back to the perimeter. I mean, he reached in, got a foul, but Mitch moving like that, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem for whoever we're facing.
He looked great, man. He looked great. He looked phenomenal, man.
Amazing.
Phenomenal. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Monkey Roach, you're Tony Tone. If Pacers were watching this game, they are shook. All right, time for bed. Tony Tone says. Zara says
too much excitement.
If the Knicks play like this, they can win a chip. Anthony says, let's go Mitchell Robinson. Right. Dope dude, what's going on? Hope all is well. Knicks play this type of defense in the next round. Gentleman sweep. Mitch has become Mitch again from Disrover in the chat. Mitch 6 for 6 from free throw in game 5 was only top notch too. Hit one today, Chris, and that one was, I mean, they tried to hack a Mitch. They tried going to it, but it didn't work for them in this game.
I think that was enough. I think that's enough. He had the 6 for 6 game. Then he hits one out of 2. I mean, you're just going to keep following him? Because at this point, he kind of, I'm not going to say he figured it out, but he clearly made some changes. They clearly worked on it. So, you know what? Shout out to Mitch, man, because him and Cat out there, that's been a plus this entire series. It's exciting, man. It's exciting. Again, they didn't think Mitch was going to do anything for us.
Nope.
Anything.
Nope.
But I know what Mitch brings when he's healthy.
He outplayed Kristaps Porzingis this entire playoffs. That was the Celtics' kryptonite. Mitchell Robinson was the Celtics' kryptonite. They couldn't contain him. They were fouling him to get him out the game. In game 2, they tried it. They were fouling him to get him out the game. And look, Celtics, I mean, GG's, defending champs, you just wiped them out. If this Knicks team can beat the Celtics team, I mean, Pacers team are staring. You have home court. You're going to the Eastern Conference now, Eastern Conference Finals, and you're 4 wins away from advancing to the NBA Finals. Man, it's like it's. Look, we're here.
Yeah,
Exciting time to be a New York Knicks fan. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Smash the like button in the chat again. Get them likes up. Knicks Eastern Conference Finals. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Appreciate the members in here. The super chats. All right, Chris. The people want to talk.
Let's hear them.
The people want to talk. Give me 1 second.
He's the best player. Oh.
All right.
Yo,
all right. Mute.
Yo,
Yuri.
your New York Knicks are going back to the Eastern Conference Finals since 1990 friggin' 9. I repeat, this ain't a joke. This ain't a dream. This isn't David Fitzdale coaching the team anymore. Your New York Knicks are going back to the ECF for the first time since 1999.
Hey, Yuri, do you have kids in the house? You're screaming and whispering.
Nah. My mom and dad are upstairs, so they're probably sick of me right now.
Yo, I love it though, man. I love the passion. Look, my daughter's in my next room, so I can't scream as well. But go ahead.
And I was a Knicks fan since 2010. Do you know how much I begged? Can I please just get a Knicks Eastern Conference Finals? Can I please just get the Knicks to the playoffs at least? Please, I don't want to keep suffering. I don't want to see Kevin Knox bank shot his own shot in a rim. I don't want to see David Fitzdale's face anymore. I don't want to see any coach that has coached this bum team for the past decade not take us anywhere. Tibbs, salute to you. Welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals. You know how long it's been since Tibbs hasn't been to the ECF? He hasn't been to the Eastern Conference Finals since the Chicago days.
Mm-hmm.
Let that sink in. This is his first Eastern Conference Finals.
Let's go, man. We're here. Yuri, it's 2025, man. We beat the defending champs. And how about the star from Cat?
0-10 that.
How about the star from Cat?
0-10 that.
And your captain, not only did he come out and perform, but he came in dressed in all black, man. It was the Celtics funeral. You know he had to show them that.
Damn.
Yo, we did a walk up on Harlem. We were dressing in all black. We were dressing for real. And I'm so proud of this team, man.
Yep.
You know what's poetic too? First game we get blown out.
Mm-hmm.
In the playoffs, we blew them out by 37. Same exact score, by the way.
Wow. Look at that.
Same exact score.
Wow. Look at that. First game of the season. Remember this, guys. We watched the Boston Celtics raise that banner in game number 1. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And now we just ended their season on May 16th. They're going home.
If that ain't poetic justice, I don't know what is.
We watched them game 1 raise the banner, and now we just ended their season. Let's go.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the Knicks' schedule right now this season, right? I looked at their schedule. Their first game against the Knicks.
Yeah.
Their first game.
All right, Yuri, what else you got? Got a lot of calls tonight.
Well, yeah, I'm just going to say this. They blew us out in 132-109. What's the final score of the game for this game?
1981.
The final score for your New York Knicks is 119-81. Karma's a mother. Appreciate the call, man.
GG's. Appreciate you, Yuri. Appreciate you as always. Thank you for the support. All right, let's go to El Figgy. Let's go to El Figgy. El Figgy, ECF.
It's good to be a Knicks fan, Ant. What's up, Ant? What's up, Nick Nation? What's up, chat? It is so good to be a Knicks fan tonight, isn't it? Oh, my.
Let's go, man. We're here. Pinch me, honestly. You got to say what's up to Chris, too, man. Chris is on.
Oh, Chris, what's up? What's up, man?
What's good?
I mean,
What's good?
I loved that we went scorched freaking earth on these guys. Never took our foot off the pedal. Never took our foot off the gas. We went all the way over the cliff, down the ravine, and into an explosion of glory. I mean, I just loved every second of this game. And I'll tell you, I did not relax until the last 5 minutes in the start, and they finally cleared the bench. And even then, I was like, pinch me, I'm dreaming. It was amazing every second of this. I know you got a lot of calls in here, so I just want to make a couple of points. You
Yeah.
know, like you said, after what happened in the first game of the season, I wanted no mercy. This is Cobra Kai, and mercy does not exist in this dojo. I wanted to just finish them, humble them, and not only the Boston Celtics, but throughout this whole game, we had to listen to Doris Burke and these freaking commentators. Even when the Knicks were up by 41 points, freaking people are still over here just gushing over the Celtics. Oh, Joe Mazzulla, he's taking this team. Oh, Jason Tatum showing pictures of him on his gurney. Dude, the Knicks are up by 41.
Yep.
There's a game happening. There was actually a turnover at one point, and I didn't even know what happened because they weren't saying any. I'm like, what was that?
Yeah, the audio was kind of messed up too tonight. They had to get that together. But yeah, I mean, look, they're gone. We beat them. We beat the defending champs. Now they have to give us our shine. Now it's Knicks.
The Celtics. No, the Celtics tonight, man. They got none of their, little ticky-tack bailout fouls that they're normally used to. Chucking up threes, waiting for their little ticky-tack fouls, waiting for their bailouts. None of that tonight. And the funny thing is, Ant, I was listening to the post game you had, or the pregame you had this afternoon before.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing was, you were talking about how you came in, you woke up this morning, you were in a good mood. This was the first game of the series that I was actually calm in. And I'm going to tell you why real quick, and then I'm going to let you get on. I was watching Denver and OKC yesterday, and I saw Denver tie it up and take it to 6. And it dawned on me, look at what's going on this year in the playoffs. When the Timberwolves were facing Golden State, they were saying Golden State in 5. They were saying when the Lakers made the playoffs, they were going to say the Lakers in 5.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone said OKC is going to sweep every team going into the finals. You had, of course, no one gave us a shot.
Nope.
When we were playing Detroit, they were saying Detroit in 7. Then all the salty, raggedy ass Detroit fans were saying, y'all beat us just to get swept by the Celtics. Knicks in 6. This is once you get into the playoffs, and this is one thing I learned. I've been a Knicks fan for 31 years, and I've been watching this team. I remember.
Anything is possible.
Everything about once you get into the playoffs, guys. Anything is possible. Let's go. Let's get it done. Let's beat this Indiana team. Let's make them pay for all their shenanigans last year because they were clowning us, and let's go and run with this right into the freaking finals, and let's go get that banner and raise that banner in MSG. Let's go, Knicks.
Let's go, Knicks, baby.
Raise it. Raise the banner. 8 more. We ain't done. I love what the guys are saying right now in the post game too. Mikel, lack of celebration, job's not finished. I love it. We can celebrate.
Love it.
We can celebrate, but say Quizzy. What's going on, say Quizzy?
We did it, man. Nobody believed. 0-4 versus Boston. Now look at us.
Yep.
8 more wins away from a championship. Just 8 more wins. I love this game. I was just talking about it last time we talked. The open threes from White. They didn't give that open. They ain't leave him open no more. Because he always would start the game just hitting threes left and right.
Mm-hmm.
He'll have 9 points in like 2 minutes because we keep leaving him open. We stopped him today. I love the way Brunson was passing the ball early, trying to get Cat and the whole team going because we already know what Brunson could do. He could get his anytime. But the fact that he got his team involved and was passing the ball, I love that. Deuce McBride came up clutch today, hitting his threes, doing a fadeaway, hitting the backboard. That block he did.
Yep.
Today was just an all-around game. And it's crazy because this is year 1. And to be honest, I don't think the Knicks hit their peak yet.
Nope.
We're still learning how to play with each other, and we're doing it in the playoffs. So that's even better now because if they keep playing like this, I say this game was probably the best game all around. As a team.
Yeah.
It was just not Brunson carrying and then maybe the others will help out a little bit. This was the whole team. And we finally got a comfortable win. We didn't have that the whole playoffs playing Pistons, We ain't have one easy win, probably outside maybe the first game.
Game
But
one,
outside of
the
that, every
campaign, the
game been
campaign
down to
game.
the wire.
Yep.
And even Boston, when we would lose, it was probably a blowout. And then even when we win, it was a close game. So now we get a comfortable win. We play Pacers next. And I want the media to keep having us as an underdog. I don't want to hear no, yeah, the Knicks should win. Nah, say we're not going to win. Say that. I'd rather you say we're not going to win. I'd rather you say that. Now it's Pacers. Last year, we was missing Julius Randle, Bogey, Mitch. OG got hurt game 2. Josh Hart with his ribs or whatever he hurt last time. Brunson, broken hand. I want revenge. Ain't over. We gonna celebrate now, but I want revenge playing Pacers. But that's all I got to say.
Love the call, say Quizzy. Oh,
Great
man. Love the
call.
passion, man. Yeah, look, a lot of injuries last year, Chris, right?
Yeah.
Revenge.
Yeah, look, and that series, I mean, we were that should have been our series. But
2-0.
you know, like you mentioned, injuries. Right now, we're completely healthy. That's why locking this up is huge. Yeah, knock on wood. I mean, look, we got some time off.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a good series. But look, going back to that call, you mentioned Detroit, right? You know, Knicks figuring things out now in the playoffs.
Yep.
Against the defending NBA champions. Look, the Pistons, they brought something out on this Knicks. That hard fought series, I felt like it unlocked something with this Knicks squad. And throughout this Boston Celtics series, look, there was a struggle, huge comebacks. But we ended with a blowout win. Knicks are just figuring it out as they go. This team is mentally strong, man. That could take you a long way in the playoffs.
Let's go, Dis Rover. You up next? What's going on, Dis Rover? What you got on this Friday night? Is NYC shut down yet?
I don't know. I'm down here in Brooklyn.
What you got, Dis Rover? What you got tonight?
I just want to say hi to Chris.
What's going on?
Obviously, we got a guest. This is gonna be a little loud. Let's go Knicks. I don't want to stay on too long, but Jalen Brunson, dog. OG Anunoby, dog. Karl Anthony Towns, dog. Josh Hart, dog. Mikal Bridges, dog. Deuce, dog. Jaylen Brown, oh brother, he stinks. Good night, New York. I love you.
This guy stinks.
That's it.
Love it, Dis Rover. Love it, man. Isaiah, we are here.
What's good, Ant? What's good, man? I told you I wasn't worried, man. I said it last game. I said it. I was not worried.
I love
and
that.
yeah, and they showed you why I wasn't worried. I knew that Boston was not going to shoot good from 3 like that again. I knew it. And I said Luke Cornett's not going to be the same guy like last game. I was right, man.
Yeah, they played physical with Cornette to start this game, and it was a lot of just the switches tonight, the communication, the help defense. I mean, it was just a beautiful basketball game. I mean, hang it up in the lore, man. Like, hang it up.
Yeah, man. Yo, that defense that Mitch had on Jaylen Brown when he tried to shoot the 3, that was nasty. And Jaylen Brown traveled too. He got away with it. He was lucky he got away with it. He traveled too. He got away with that bum. Jaylen, I don't want to hear about Brunson, trying to draw fouls and all when players like Jaylen Brown give it to him. This man jumped in the air, gave Brunson the opportunity to do it, and he fouls out. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Jaylen didn't even force him to do it. He just did it on his own volition. Telling her now, tomorrow I'm going outside, because I'm in New Bedford. I'm near Boston. And I'm gonna have the Knicks gear on deck. I'm gonna have the polo shirt, everything. I have everything. The hat, the shoes. I got everything. I'm gonna be running outside. I don't care anybody if people throw water at me. I don't give a damn. This is our team, our city. Let's go Knicks, baby. We're gonna 8 more games. The job's not finished. 8 more games. Job's not finished. I believe we're gonna win it, man. I'm turning out. We win it. I will see you all there. I promise. I'll find a way to get to there.
Oh
I will
yeah,
find a way.
If the Knicks reach the finals, like I gotta put on the car. I gotta go. We gotta go, Chris. Like so once.
Like
Gotta be
I'm
in
talking about the parade and all. If we win it, like I'll find a way. I don't care if I have to take the bunch of trains. I will get there. Mark my words, baby. Let's go Knicks. 8 more games.
8 more.
I'm out.
Love the calls tonight, Chris. Love the calls. Isaiah, appreciate you. Everyone, appreciate the calls tonight. Once again, link is pinned up in the Discord. You guys could hop into the show, call into the show. Chris, what did this man, Jaylen Brown, just say in the media? Did he say what I think he said? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to pull it up right now. Let me pull up the screen share. Whoa, that's us. Wrong one. He said, yo.
He's talking crazy?
No, he said, wait. Yo, there's no way he said this. There's no way.
You take time, sit back, and kind of figure it out. But, I'm excited. Things didn't go your way this year. Things didn't go our way this year. And it's unfortunate, but, we hold our head up regardless. Losing to the Knicks, feels like death. But, I was always taught that there's life after death, so we'll get ready for whatever's next. Feels like death. Hold our head up regardless. Losing to the Knicks, feels like death.
Yo.
No way. He went up on the podium and said, losing to the Knicks feels like death.
Bruh.
Are you kidding me? Are you serious right now?
No, we gotta clip that. That's gonna go after every Knicks win.
Is he trying to clip farm? Is he trying to clip farm?
And it's unfortunate, but we hold our head up regardless. Losing to the Knicks, feels like death. But
oh man,
losing to the Knicks feels like death. Hold this L, Mr. Jaylen Brown. Hold the L. Hold the L.
I'm crying right now.
Hold the L.
Brother, this guy stinks.
Losing to the Knicks feels like death. Are you serious? He went up to the podium and said that?
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
He's so
man.
corny, by the way. Because he had the quote in Orlando when he was like, I don't know if you guys heard it, but he was mic'd up. And he was like, the Magic? Why are they called the Magic? Like, we should be called the Magic. Like, some corny stuff, man. He's corny.
Something they got the Magic or something like
Yeah,
that.
they got the Magic. Like, so I don't know what he said, but some corny nonsense. And now he goes up on a podium and says losing to the Knicks feels like death. Well,
Go figure, though, right? He, JB fouls out, getting kicked in the where. And then tonight, JB causes Jaylen Brown foul out of this game.
Poetic.
Revenge.
First of all, he came into the game ready for fishing. He looked like he was about to go fishing, man. Oh my God, Chris. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
Wow.
Yo. Are you kidding me?
That's insane.
Is it New Year's Eve?
That's a lot of Knicks fans.
Yo, they need the National Guard. Do you see how many people that is right now? Outside of MSG, you can't drive. Yo.
You can't drive. You can't walk.
And we've been out there, Chris, after the game, one win versus the Philadelphia 76ers. It didn't look like this. It was crazy.
It was crazy, but you
we
could
could
get
walk.
around. Wow. I mean, look, he's again, who banked on the Knicks getting to the Eastern Conference Finals this year? Nobody.
Wow.
Nobody.
It's literally a New Year's Eve party. It's shut down.
I love it. You got to celebrate it. You got to celebrate it. 25 years. 25 years.
Wow. We're here. We made it, man. 25 years, Chris. This has been a ride. This has been a ride, but job's not finished, man. Job's not finished. Job's not finished, man. Appreciate every single one of you tuning in tonight, man. Job is not finished. Subscribe, like, all the good stuff. Make sure you guys check out the website, knicksnationmedia.com. We post post-game recaps. Be on the lookout for the Knicks versus Pacers Eastern Conference Finals preview that will probably be dropping tomorrow. That's on the website. Link is in the bio. At Knicks Nation on Instagram. At Knicks Nation on Twitter. And, yeah, this is insane, man. We here, man. We here. Any final words, Chris, before we head up on out of here? What a game.
Let's go Knicks, baby.
Yep.
Let's go Knicks. Eastern Conference Finals. Enjoy this. I mean, look, I'm sitting here. I'm getting the chills just thinking about it. Just I still can't believe this is real. I really
How did this man get up on the he's on the billboard. Sorry, Mike. He's on the billboard. Yo, it's chaos.
I have a feeling that's gonna be the tip of the. I mean, that's not even gonna be the worst thing we see. We're gonna see some crazy stuff on our feeds coming from New York City.
What a game!
I love it.
What a night! What a night to be a New York Knicks fan.
Enjoy it, Knicks Nation. Enjoy it.
Job's not finished. Got a lot of work to do still, Chris. Be on the lookout for the Knicks Pacers preview coming this weekend. Chris and I will go live Sunday evening, as always, talk about it all. But enjoy this one now. And we'll be back. Let's go Knicks, baby. Job is not finished. I'm Anthony from Knicks Nation.
I'm Chris.
We here. ECF. Peace.
Peace.
Enjoy your night. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the members. Thank you to everybody. You guys are awesome. Seriously. Peace.